Welcome back to Exploring with Ash and Jake. Today we're going to be talking about Project Sunshine. Without further ado, let's hop into the story. On June 7th, half a century after secret studies on the effects of radioactive fallout were carried out in the United States and in Britain, the world is waking up to the body snatching of the 1950s, aka Project Sunshine. Studies were conducted on dead babies, yes, that's right, dead babies, sought to measure the amount of radioactive strontium-90 being absorbed by humans due to nuclear testing. On Tuesday, the Australian Ministry for Health and Aged Care launched an investigation into reports of Australian babies' samples being dispatched for Project Sunshine without the parents' permission. We need to verify if Australian babies were used in this manner and how many of them and where they came from, said the spokesman for Australia Health Minister Michael Aldridge. The investigation was launched days after the British newspaper reported that the British scientists obtained children's bodies from various hospitals and shipped their bones and their body parts to the United States for classified nuclear experiments. Oceans away in Hong Kong, British colony, until 1997, the newspaper report set off for prompting authorities to launch an inquiry on Wednesday. More than 1,500 cadavers, many of them babies, were gathered from half a dozen hospitals ranging from Europe to Australia in the 1950s for studies of the effects on radiation conducted by the now defunct Atomic Energy Commission. According to the U.S. government documents, Project Sunshine, which conducted under the auspices of the U.S. Department of Energy and the U.K. Atomic Energy Authority, attempted to study the absorption of strontium-90 in human tissue, primarily bone. In June of 1995, the Presidential Advisory Committee on the Human Radiation Experience, set up by former President Clinton, released classified documents from an Atomic Energy Commission which showed that scientists working on Project Sunshine were aware of the dubious ethical and legal grounds on which their research was being conducted. That's just sick, because they knew what they were doing to these people's children, and the parents didn't even know that this was being done. I mean, this is absolutely horrendous. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this historical event that took place. Do you think it's right? Do you think it's wrong? Do you agree with it? If you were a part of a government co-op and you had to study the effects of this on someone's child, would you do it, or would you walk out?